Christmas dinner is loud with forks and carols when Mom slides a velvet box toward me. "For Rachel's big year," she says, beaming at my sister. Dad clears his throat, standing with a toast. "We signed papers this afternoon. The Alexandria house is sold. Clean start, and the money helps Rachel's wedding." He squeezes her shoulder. 400,000 toward the fund. My napkin goes still. "You sold my house?" "It was sitting empty," Mom answers, careful and bright. "Cash offer, 850,000. We used your old power of attorney. You can thank us later." Heat cracks across my chest. "That wasn't just my house," I say, voice steady. "It's a federal safe house. The U.S. Marshals have been using it for a protected witness and her 2 kids for 18 months. The laughter dies. Mom's face drains. Dad sets down his wine, confused. "You work in office administration," he says. "I'm a deputy U.S. Marshal," I answer. "And you sold federal property without authorization." Silence expands until Rachel blurts, "They did it for me." I look at her, the fiancé, the plans, and back at my parents. That money will be seized as proceeds of crime. I step into the hallway and call Deputy Chief James Crawford. "Sir, emergency. My family sold the safe house." A breath, then steel. "Mitchell, get Moretti out now. We're activating the team." I return to the table. "Who bought it?" "A company, Riverside Holdings," Dad says, almost proud. "Cash." I feel the floor tilt. "A Delaware shell," I tell them, "and that price is way below market for that property." "Shell company?" Mom whispers. "Get your coats," I say. "You're coming with me to answer questions. Tonight." Outside, the cold bites. Inside, carols keep playing for a family that doesn't yet understand the danger it invited to dinner. By the time we hit the curb, my phone is a siren of messages. Crawford texts a new address for the witness. Codename Moretti. Extraction team rerouted. 30 minutes to wheels up. I bundle my parents into the SUV because separating them will only make them panic, and panic makes people call the wrong numbers. On speaker, Crawford stays clipped. Buyer is Riverside Holdings, Delaware. Registered agent fronts 3 properties tied to the Costello ledger. We flagged the wire. Escrow is frozen for non-disclosure. Keep your family offline. Dad swallows. We didn't know. "You used an old power of attorney," I say, eyes on the mirrors. "That makes you useful to people who do." Snowblades across the windshield. I drop them at the field office with an agent who has the soothing voice of a librarian and the shoulders of a linebacker. "Stay. Answer questions. No calls except to me." Mom nods without looking up. I drive alone to the title office. It's half lit, the kind of holiday quiet that turns every hinge squeak into a confession. Behind glass, Patricia Wynn, Riverside's counsel, waits with a neutral smile and a folder too slim to be honest. "Deputy Parker," she says, "I understand there's friction." "Escrow defect," I reply, laying down copies of the Shell's routing slip and a printout of Luca Ferretti's bail terms. "Your client's fixer can't transact real estate. You failed to disclose beneficial ownership. File the rescission." Patricia reads fast. She's good. Good means calculating risk. "You're not here for a technical correction," she says. "I'm here to end a habit," I answer. "You people strip families for parts, not mine." She studies me, then taps her keyboard. "Rescission drafted, 9 a.m. conference with the buyer to sign." "Invite Ferretti," I say, and slide a cedar key tag onto the glass like bait. Make him think he's already won. Morning burns cold in the conference room. Patricia sits poised. Opposite her, the buyer signs H. Ridge. Luca Ferretti, navy coat, smug as gift wrap. I set the cedar tag between us. "Minor escrow issue," Patricia begins. I slide a folder. Non-disclosure breach, frozen wire, and stills from the tag's tracker. Luca's van at the river warehouse, pallets of counterfeit meds like poisoned snow. He sneers. "Paper won't hurt me." I smile without teeth. That was the warm-up. I tap my phone. Live feed. Bay doors flung open, officers swarming, serial numbers matched to his prints. His face empties. Bail revoked, I say. Merry Christmas. Patricia signs the rescission and a sworn statement naming Riverside's owner. I add 1 page, a lien for costs against Luca's assets, a clean knife. Evening, my parents sit at the table. I drop rescission, buy velvet box, and lay the lien on top. You sold my house, I tell the empty chair Luca isn't using. I sold your winter,